Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you love to watch more cheating stories. I googled my ex after a year of breakup, found out he's being married to the girl he cheated on me with. What should I do? TLDR, my ex is engaged and getting married to the girl he cheated on me with. I don't think she knows. Should I tell her? Hi Reddit. New poster here. Just found out some info and feel like I need some advice. I, 26F, and my ex, we will call him Fred, 28 meters, started dating about 4 years ago. We met at work and hit it off. We dated for about a year and a half and were pretty involved in each other's lives. For example, he went on a trip with my whole family a few months before the breakup. Well, Fred started acting super weird and distant, like ignoring my calls and avoiding hanging out with me. We both still lived at home. Anyway, we broke up after I initiated a conversation about how he was being distant, and he basically told me we just weren't working anymore. About a week after the breakup, Fred called me around 2 a.m. telling me he was a horrible person and that he had been cheating on me. Definitely seems like the guilty conscience got to him because we had no contact or mutual friends or reason to communicate with each other. He could have said nothing and I would never have known. He told me it had happened more than once. I didn't ask who it was, but I had my suspicions that it was a girl he met at work, same place he met me. I didn't work there anymore. Mostly because he had talked about her and he was texting a girl pretty often that he said was his aunt. I now realized that was BS. We kept in contact briefly with him, still wanting to stay friends. Then I decided for my own well-being to cut contact and block him on all social media. I did not block his number but did not text him at all. Shortly after, I moved across the country and was on with my life. He has texted me about once a year asking how I am doing and wishing me well. I never respond. Well, today I got curious and Goggled his name, I'm a dumbass I know, and found a wedding site for him and his fiancée. They are getting married late this year. Of course I clicked on it because I couldn't help myself. Well, in this site is the story of them. This story of them all but confirms that she was the girl he cheated on me with. Without revealing details, it confirmed they met at the place of work. Context: he left this job with about 2 months left in our relationship, so he definitely met her while we were dating and he had even mentioned her a few times. Their story also talks about how he hounded her to grab a drink with her for weeks, yes, direct quote, until she finally caved. The timeline completely lines up for it to have been her that he was seeing. He even told me that he told her that we were casual because our social media profile pictures were with each other when she asked who I was. I also vividly remember the name of his fiancée being the same name of his aunt he was texting. The fact that they mention these times when he was dating someone else, me, on their marriage website tells me he likely never told her about our relationship. So I'm sure you know where I'm going. Should I tell her the truth? It's been so long that I barely think about him. I know we were not great together and that I dodged a bullet. But I can't help but feel like she should know what she's signing up for. I do not want to be a petty bitch, okay, maybe like 5% of me does, but I feel like their love is built on the foundation of a lie. And I definitely don't want to come off as the crazy ex. Part of me thinks someone in his family or a friend would have told her since they knew we were together, but they were kinda shitty people and maybe don't know the full timeline. Anyway, any thoughts would be greatly appreciated. I don't have any way to contact her now, so I'd likely need to find her on social media and get in contact. Here are some of the best comments from our community. You've gone no contact, other than hurting her, what does this achieve? Maybe he is different, and as painful as it is to realize, he probably loves her in a way he didn't love you. Perhaps he will do the same, perhaps not, but that's none of your business. Live your own life, forget they exist. You can tell her, but when she confronts him, you are going to look like the crazy one who is still obsessed years later, and that's exactly what he's going to tell her. You're not wrong to tell her, just don't expect it to go anywhere. She may choose to believe him instead or forgive him anyway. He may have to do it to her a few times before she really understands how skeezy he is. But that's on her, and all you can do is provide her with information. If she did, then let her know in the letter that she is the scum of the earth and that karma is real and it is a bitch. If she could steal him from his wife, some other scuzzbait can do the same to her, and she better keep tabs on everything he does. Honestly, tell her. Just so she knows the type of person she is about to commit to. Also so she can be aware that he still tries to hit you up. See, if he wasn't trying to still hit you up, it'd say leave it, but because he can't seem to just be happy and move on. If I was you, I'd tell her. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell.